Alrighty, what is up, YouTube? We are back, hopefully. I know it's been a minute. I was supposed to record stuff for Nationals. I didn't record a single thing. I got a little more locked in than I thought it was going to be. It happens sometimes, right? And that's one of the things where, I want to continue making content for YouTube, and yes, it would have been smart for me to have recorded my journey getting into Nationals, but sometimes trying to juggle everything as a coach and also content on other social media platforms sometimes gets a little bit crazy. So it is what it is. We're gonna do our best to record leading into my first Powerlifting America meet, which I'll do a little more of a breakdown as to why I'm doing it to begin with, and then we're just gonna see where we go from there. But yeah, let's get ready to train. Oh, and on top of that, we also got a new camera, which is pretty dope. Shout out to my girl for wanting to get the Osmo Pocket. So hopefully this works out well, where we get some good footage off of this, and we're going to play with it while we're training. So if things are a little bit spotty, audio's a little bit weird, bear with me. I'm still trying to learn this thing. So yeah, let's go. No, let's go train.
I've been quiet for a minute, I've been grinding, still in it, I've been counting these digits, excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me. Lie if I do, lie if I don't. The proof is in the story, take a seat and excuse me. The crash came when the cash came, spend it before you get it like those rookies all on draft day. For the love like it's match game, hit the ground running, really do it for my last name. They act different when the facts change. I'm not with the tip for tag games. In my own league I don't chase game. In my own league I don't hang with lanes. I know I've been quiet for a minute, I've been grinding, still in it, I've been counting these digits, excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't.
Alright, so we are back from the training session. That was probably one of the hardest sessions I've had in a while, just because this was the first actual session back since Nationals. So if you're not familiar with what it means to peak for powerlifting, your fitness is going to drop because the amount of volume you do is going to be substantially less. So my body is not used to the amount of volume I'm doing in this session, since I'm in prep again, we're still running the same singles and everything protocol, but the training outside of that, like the accessories and all that, the rest periods are reduced. Even the rest periods going into my top set are reduced. So I'm trying to bring my fitness up in any way that I can control it. Rest periods, supersets, any way to kind of just bump up my quote unquote conditioning as a powerlifter. Because I am doing a Powerlifting America meet and it's going to be faster paced than a USPA meet, so I have to be ready for it. And I know a lot of people are wondering why would I do a Powerlifting America meet, especially doing a Powerlifting America meet 6 weeks after USPA Nats. Long story short, the owner of Exceed Performance is a close friend of ours, and he's also a meet director for Powerlifting America. So he asked us if we wanted to do a Powerlifting America meet in July. So we're like, sure, I'm going to take a break after that from competing until next year. And then, between that time and then I have more time to actually have an actual off season. So I was like, a bunch of our members are going to be competing there. It's going to be a great time. We'll be in San Diego. So a lot of my friends from San Diego will probably be there, which will be really dope. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. It's going to be a fun time, but I know I want redemption on deadlift and maybe push bench a little bit. There is no way we're going to push squat. If I go 2 for 2 on squat, I'll be happy. Save the energy for bench and deadlift. So chestnut checkers, being mindful of how my body feels. Squat does not feel good right now, but deadlift's feeling really good, which is weird considering that we failed the 305 at Nats. So I might have a fire in me to really prove that I'm capable of pulling 300. So if we can pull 300 off a stiff bar 6 weeks after failing on a deadlift bar, that will be extremely impressive. I'll be pretty happy with that. And then hopefully break 1600 because we were 2 pounds off from hitting a 1600 total at Nats. So yeah, you live and learn, I guess. But I'm going to do an Epsom salt bath right now and then eat. And then I have clients later today. So I will catch you guys tomorrow probably. So I'm going to see if I can do like week vlogs. So that way it's more spaced out. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see. But I really love this camera so far. This is really cool. I'm not a big fan of like the face tracking stuff kind of like gets a little bit weird, but we're going to work with it. We're going to play with it. It should be fun. So yeah, Epsom salt bath time. So we are back from the gym. I didn't record anything today because it was a secondary day. We just did 3-count bench. Just prepared some food right now and forgot my protein shake at home. Go figure, right? So I'm a little bit behind on food today, which really sucks considering that the whole point of this prep is going to be to eat as much as I can without trying to go too heavy, maybe like 245. But yeah, it definitely was not my best session. And the only reason why I'm like recording right now is to kind of give you guys some insight as the reality of going from one prep and one peak straight into another, right? The whole point of peaking in powerlifting is so you're able to push yourself to a point of being able to demonstrate your strength, right? So that means you're going to fatigue really, really high, and then you're going to come down on the week of taper, and then that's when you recover, and that's where we have that little bout of strength, which is your super compensation stage, right? So I hit that during my meet at Nationals. However, I don't think I really did for deadlift because the 672, once I got to a certain point, I just stopped the lift as a whole. So I didn't really fire my CNS as hard. So deadlift is feeling great. Bench, on the other hand, felt kind of weird today. My shoulder, which has never really been an issue, I really couldn't set myself the normal way that I have been doing. So my shoulder was overly engaged and that was really causing some issues and some instability, which is very odd for me. So I just need to be a little more attentive to my shoulder mobility and getting my rotator cuff ready for bench. And squat, it's just holding the bar on my back right now just doesn't feel good. My legs feel very tired, achy. And it's especially as I'm getting older, I have to pay more attention to my body, right? I know for a fact this prep, I'm not going to lift as heavy on squat and bench, and I'm just going to have it reflect on meet day. For deadlift, I mean, the most we're going to pull is maybe 640 in training, and then we're going to see if we can pull 300 on the platform. Granted, we are pulling from a stiff bar, so that's going to feel very different, but I feel very confident. So I'm hoping that my body will recover a little bit more going into the next couple of weeks, and then we're going to another little taper and then allow my body to really recover, which I didn't have last time for Nats because I was at Nats all week. As opposed to this meet, I'm basically going to be home the entire time. So it's going to be very different. So I'm hoping this plays out a little bit differently, maybe even better, so that way we can break the 1,600 pound total. We can finally hit close to a 400 pound bench press or hit 396, which would be cool. 180 kilo bench press would be awesome. And then deadlift, try to break the 300 finally, so we can start getting ready to try and pull 7 in the next couple of months or so. So yeah, so I just wanted to go on here, yap for a little bit, tell you guys what happened for bench, and then I will record my comp bench day and my comp deadlift day later this week, and then we should be good. So I'm trying to have more of like a week-long kind of vlog to give you guys, and then I'm going to start posting more shorts, a lot of the things I post on the other platforms, and my insights as a coach and stuff like that for you guys to kind of look at. If you guys want to, cool. If not, leave the like still, show support. But yeah, so enough yapping. I'm going to eat, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, anyways, tomorrow. Thursday. I will see you guys Thursday. All right, so it is Thursday today. So we have bench today. We just got the car, and we're going to be heading out to Exceed to go and train. We are, 5-ish weeks out from the meet, so we're going to probably hit, I think, 330 today. That will kind of indicate where bench is sitting at right now. 330 has always been more or less my opener for most meets lately, which has been pretty fine, and that moved great on meet day at Nats. So we just have to wait and see if we can actually nail this, or if my body's just going to crap out on me like it did the other day. So took recovery pretty seriously yesterday. My food intake has been much better, so I'm hoping between that and the sleep we should be good. So without further ado, let's get to the gym and let's see how this session goes. So see you guys in a bit. All right, so that's how bench went. 330, nice and easy, I would say. For whatever reason, the bench mats were really slippery, so we had to chalk up earlier, which is totally fine. You gotta make do with what's in front of you. But overall, really good bench session. Hit 308 for 3, catching my momentum again. I want 330 to be my opener again, and then hit hopefully 352 to 363 for a second attempt, and then we'll make our shot at 180 kilos. Maybe not hit 400 this meet, that's totally okay. My body's a little fried, but we'll see what's their meet day. But I feel good, and I'm gonna wrap up this session, and I will see you guys later. Holy shit, I didn't think we were gonna survive that. All right, so it's Friday. I totally forgot to shoot an intro for the Friday training session, so let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. The jig is up. Yeah. I came too far, I ain't giving up. Hey. I had to cut what was weighing me down, and then when you grow, they say that you switching up here to perimeter. Defending the fort, we crushing the visitors. I got it locked, ain't taking a prisoner. Thought it was sweet until they chin hit with a finisher. Heartbreak, Nikki, I'm voiding the slips. I'm raising the stakes, enjoying the risk. Injecting my veins with ice, as cold as it gets. I live for this shit. Die as a legend, I ride with aggression. I lost in the past, it's fine, it's a lesson. I'm loading the clips, I fire the weapons and taking what's mine. It's time for redemption. Yeah.
All right, that was the training session. So I'm still getting used to stiff bar. Deadlift has been the one that I'm going to put most of my energy and focus into, especially as I'm recovering from gnats and everything. So my body isn't 100%. I can feel it. My legs aren't firing the way that I want it to. It's a lot hotter this time around, which is a good thing because if I'm able to get used to this heat and training in the heat, it's going to make training a little more intense for me to actually want to push further, so that way I'm able to get my deadlift, the momentum it needs on meet day, because PA meets, USAPL meets run very quickly. So I want to be prepared for it as much as I can. And that's the thing with being a powerlifter, is like, you can be the best powerlifter and the strongest powerlifter, I should say, but if you're not ready for a fast-paced meet, you will burn out very quickly. So you need to increase that intensity somehow, some way, by decreasing things like rest periods, supersetting accessories and pushing accessories, so that way you aren't out of breath, especially me being a heavier powerlifter. So, you know, that's basically the game plan. So we went for 573 at like RP 6 to 7. So I was pretty happy with it. I just got pitched a little bit forward, which I don't know, was weird. I'm still getting used to where to set my hips, so that way I'm able to stay aligned. So when I get to the top, I'm like really locked into position, but I kind of got pulled a little bit. You can't really see it in the video, but I could feel it because like all the weight was in my calves. So just something I have to kind of work on positioning wise. But my body's slowly feeling better, so hopefully by next week I should be able to hit a 606 deadlift, and then the week after that 630, 639, and then cap it from there, and then I have 2 weeks to recover for the meet itself. So It's going to be a much faster ramp up. There's no build up, unfortunately, but that's just kind of the circumstances we're in, that we have to kind of push a little bit faster, but also pay attention to my body as well. If it's not there, it's not there. Not a big deal. But we're just going to take what the day gives us overall. But yeah, feel good. That's the vlog, really. I'm going to try and do weekly vlogs for now. And maybe do another one here and there, like just kind of sporadic. Maybe teach you guys something. I don't know. Maybe doing teaching videos. Who knows? But for now, that is going to be the video. So I will catch you guys next week. And we're 5 weeks out now. 4 weeks out. I don't know. I'll have to look at the calendar. We're X amount of weeks out. So, and yeah. So without further ado, see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. And as always, hit those PRs, and I'll see you on the platform.